in the bank, I got M's in the bank. M's in the bank, like shawty, what you think? Take it to an island, you know that I'm styling on these rappers. Yeah, they weak, yeah, they cheap, yeah, they can't do this, yeah. I'ma keep it simple, tell the sporters to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends go? On that, we going yeah, crescendo. It's never hating, showing love. That's for my kinfolk.
I'm done playing with y'all. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Born with 6 on my senses, still I'm reckless and ignorant. I've been browsing an interest, so I built up defenses. You can't blame me, I came a long way from uptown. Born and raised, red are the walls and black are the Benzes. My money colored and yellow, my pigment. Yeah, this ain't a game to me, don't you come after me. Yeah, wait, add another tally, there go wait, you should know better than that. Whatever you have, the pressure ain't greener, cause that's that I seen it. The smoke in the mirror, the mind of a genius. Wait, they got you running in place. Money now you got a taste. Ay, Gucci belt all on the waist. Ay, rollies for you always late. Look at me now, I be glowing up. It's a corona. I like an uppercut. Watch me ever catch me slipping, never. Moving like the wise guys, money be the mission, bruh. Praying for some answers, ain't hit God in a minute. If you with it, then I'm with it. Dodging cameras, we gon' get it. Yeah, slip it, never catch me slipping. Yeah, slip it, never catch me slipping. Yeah, we different. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, slip it, never catch me slipping. Oh.
Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I'm a...
It's the NBA brought to you by... ...2K Sport. On this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. The shot's good from Paul. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of this game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Indiana moving it around. Here's Nemhard. Pass to Siakam. Isaac with the steal. In the corner, it's Hield. Isaac with the steal. Here's Banchero. Here's Bamba to the left wing. Here's Bull. Goes up again, and Bamba lays it in.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Halliburton for three. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Here's Halliburton. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Screen by Siakam. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Bamba. Bull with it. Fires for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
And it's John Collins with the rebound. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton right side. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Bull. Back to Bamba. 6 to shoot. The second chance effort. And Bull with the lay-in. Bull's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Indiana again, turning it over. Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Here's Bamba, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bamba's got 5.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame. Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. A fader. And again, it's Orlando converting.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5. Good on the bucket. That's 7 points for John Collins.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Pass to Bamba. Right. That was something to see.
My goodness.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy.
Please give a big round of applause.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Suggs missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 9-point game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
From outside the arc, that shot misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Pacers.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
And that one's good, Wagner.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That one on Hampton.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
Pacers trail by 9. Knocked loose. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
And what a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Siakam. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Chris Duarte. Tyrese Halliburton. Out of bounds.
Pacers trail by 5. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. No good with the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Clock at 6. Suggs with the ball. Now Smith defending. The shot's good from Sims.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And it's blocked. Stolen by Jackson. Outside for Halliburton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Orlando leading by 7. Now Hampton. Suggs in the corner. Driving in. It's good.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Halliburton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here is Suggs. Pass to Sims. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Well, that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits it from 3-point range. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Screen by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Suggs. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Suggs has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Suggs showing you right there, he's not just a facilitator.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Bounce pass from Paul.
Indiana foul. Andrew Nembhard. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Pass to Paul. And here is Bamba, guarded by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bull can't hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he gets the bucket. McConnell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Back to Paul. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Magic substitution. Paolo Banchero.
Pacers trail by 9. right around 3 minutes into the second half. McConnell with it. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Back to McConnell. Over Paul. A shot by McConnell, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Paul outside. Over McConnell. Paul can't get it to go. And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 11. Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Banchero's got 7 points in the game.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Step back shot. Paul's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Down low. Here's Jackson. The shot, no good. Isaac with some nice D. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
And here is Neesmith. Here's McConnell. Defended by Paul. Here's Neesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Neesmith has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Player standing out of bounds violation. Pacers ball. Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Three-pointer Hield. And Indiana, another 3.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
And so it's Orlando with a 10-point.
50.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Here's Sims. Collins grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And finished off by Siakam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Hield from outside. Magic leading by 9. Now here's Hampton. Inside. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hield. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Magic lead by 11.
Wagner knows how to pick and pop. Sets a solid screen and then gets out of it quickly into the roll to his shooting spot.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the paint. Back to Wagner. Count it, good. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
Here's Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Hampton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's a Sims. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's Sims. Over Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Pacers trailed by 8. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Halliburton. There's the double team with Bull. Collins wide open. He fires. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Magic leading by 4. Here's Paul. Pass to Sims. Over Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And Collins has got the ball here for the Pacers. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
And it's Orlando's ball. At one point, they led by 16. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Sims. Paul outside. Here's Sims. Now Banchero. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
Pass to Nembhard. Indiana again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. 4 on the clock. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Healed, can't hit. Isaac outside. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was